In 2015, the Welsh Government gave us hope of a green and healthy future with the new Wellbeing of Future Generations Act. Sadly, just a year later, in 2016, they said they want to build 14 miles of new motorway over the Gwent Levels, destroying a place that is just as important for people and wildlife as the Amazon rainforest. We are part of our future generation and we want to be heard.
They're saying that the traffic on the current motorway is just getting too much and they want to build a relief road just to stop the motorway so that people can get into Cardiff and Newport and places like that faster.
I'm here to talk to you about the M4 relief road which is going to cross the Gwent Levels.
The world's been taken over by all these roads and destroying habitats.
There's got to be a limit. There's always other ways around things and I don't think the motorway is a solution at all.
This road is going to cost at least £1.3 billion. That's money we cannot afford.
We could use the £1 billion+ they plan to spend on the motorway to actually make more train stations, put more trains on the line, because then it'll take the stress off the motorway.
Certainly be a good idea to use a bus because it carries a lot of people and it doesn't use so many cars.
This road is going to destroy 5 sites of special scientific interest. Now these are the jewels in the Welsh crown.
It's basically one of the places where I can just basically be myself.
I just like seeing all the wildlife and all the green stuff.
And here was the first time I ever saw a water vole.
This road is going to destroy habitat for otters, for water voles, and believe it or not, for nesting cranes.
Well, I see mute swans, water voles.
Obviously there's the egrets in the bird hive.
Otters,
Chiff-chaff, yes, I see.
bugs that we've never seen before.
There are alternatives, there are better and cheaper ones.
If we are going to build another motorway, then we don't need it to go right round the other motorway, we just need another lane.
There are a lot of areas, if you look on a map of pollution, that it'll affect, and I really don't want that to happen.
When the waterfalls pop up, they might bang their heads on the road on the bottom.
We need you to help us to make sure that the Welsh Government wakes up to its commitments for future generations.
Well, I really love it here. I really like how peaceful it is. I love the scenery. It's just beautiful.
And happy, because we get to see all kind of cool animals and birds.
It makes us feel quite good. Yeah, even a bit exercisey.
Like I'm a bird flying in the sky.
Please, please, for the sake of the wildlife, for the sake of the people here, help us.
There's not very many places like this anymore, so, it's a bad thing to see.
Because the animals would have nowhere to live.
All the species will just be trashed and not cared for like they need to be cared for.
People should think of all this more. A bit annoyed because this is somewhere that people can come and look at some wildlife and they're just going to put a road through it.
I know that they've built some houses on one part of it. Now they're going to build a motorway, then there just will be nothing left except for maybe the field that we're in at the moment. And then that would just be tragic.
We are part of our future generation and we want to be heard.